You're listening to Greater Good Radio Hawaii. Please visit us online at greatergoodradio.com. Today's guest is Danny LUI, chairman of Authosis Ventures, a venture capital firm and co-founder of China's largest PC manufacturer, Lenovo. During Danny's free time, he is also a contributor to the community. So, Danny, you mentioned during our break that you are involved with various advisory boards in Hong Kong. Could you share with us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, well, I sit on different terms. Each term will be 2 years in different boards from the government and all that. Basically, giving advice and strategies for the future development of technology in Hong Kong and all that. And also in China too, I donate sometimes money to the different organization in hosting training seminars, inviting experts to give lectures in different occasions, and have a pretty good result. Because now, as a VC, and I guess I have more time, is not running a company. Running a company, like John said, is tough, but it's meaningful when you're young. I'm not too old, but still, compared relatively, I'm pretty old now. If you look at all the newer CEOs, and have more time to help out and mentor. That's why the reason I like to invest in companies, early stage companies, because you invest in them, not necessarily you will get everything back, because a lot of them are very risky. They're relatively inexperienced, ideas is not proven. Why are you doing that? It's sort of also look at it, it's a sort of give time and money to the startups. It's a sort of give back. I don't charge them anything. I spend lots of time with a lot of startups.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you spend time doing things like that? Why is it important to you?
Well, I think it's a sort of give back, which I think, is meaningful to me and my family. And so we've been keep doing that. And if they are successful, we are happy too. We also have financial gain, and we just feel good to see people success with your help, if you can contribute.
So you're doing things with the university in Hawaii or the university in China?
Well, more in China and in Hong Kong rather than and some in the University of Hawaii. Before in the early 2001 or 2 at the time.
You mentioned earlier in the show that you didn't come from a really wealthy family. So being that you came from that type of class, and then you built your business to be really successful in China, the largest and most successful in China, and then now you're giving back. What has that done for you, and how do you feel about giving back to the community? How has that impacted you?
Well, since since I'm from more working class family, I know I've been there. I know before what's most appreciated by them. If I can just give them, for example, education in China, like students in the rural countryside. If you can donate a couple of scholarships, 5 or 10 scholarships, it won't cost us much each year. But each time we receive a postcard and they're sending up their exam result, they're doing good, they make us feel really, really good that we are contributing.
What made you want to give back to the community, though?
Well, as a person, in the early days, we received a lot of help, particularly during my earlier childhood. People helped me both financially and during education. So I think it's a time when you have the abilities to give it back.
What is it like going from a working class where you maybe did you ever think you would be at the level you are today?
Well, no, because my belief at the time is like basically you just keep working, work hard, and try your best and be passionate and not just go for the money, because I truly believe too. If you go for the money, I can see a lot of new graduates or young graduates. They always talk about which job has the best pay, and not which jobs they think is meaningful and they like it. It's passionate about. To me, I like computers. Early days I studied computer subjects back in the 70s. I think it fascinates me. And keep on working and learning and become my professional and career. And then I don't know whether I can make it, but just keep trying, persistent, as I told a lot of my portfolio company or even my son, I told him, by my advice won't necessarily make you rich, I have no guarantee on that. Don't take it as a guarantee to success. But if you like it, keep on doing it. If it's meaningful to you, you like it,
Thanks for joining us today on Greater Good Radio. For more information or a transcript of today's show, please visit us online at greatergoodradio.com. This is your host, Evan Leong and Carrie Leong, saying please join us next time for another episode of Greater Good Radio, Hawaii.